Hello, Justin. It's Monday, February 23rd. Now, before I do anything else, I have one thing to say. I look like a newsie! And in case you're curious, yes, this is Erebus's hat. But he wears it backwards, because when you wear a newsie cap backwards, it means you're evil, apparently. Or at least that's what I thought in my mind. So, do with that what you will. Although it should be noted that this hat was not originally Erebus's. I first bought this hat for our very first Theta event as members. Oh, the nostalgia. And I'm not going to go into any more detail as to what event that was, because you probably know what it is, and I also can't technically say it out loud, because I can't share it. Although Theta is dead, so I guess it doesn't really make any kind of difference, because anything that used to exist no longer does. Are you sensing bitterness? There might be a little bit of bitterness there. But since I am sitting here wearing Erebus's hat on my head, that seems like as good a time as any to talk about this channel's universe. Which is part one of this two-part episode, but it's pretty much primarily what this video is about. The second part isn't going to take very long. The way I view this channel is that it's reality, basically. Now, obviously, each channel has its own distinct reality, but what I see with this one is that this one is actually the real world. And that's why I can show behind-the-scenes footage, that's why I can wear Erebus's hat, and that's why I can just have Singing Guy's hat and suspenders hanging here on the doorknob and not have to worry about someone noticing and me having to explain why they're hanging on the doorknob next to me. And it's why I can actually show you what's in the secret room, because in reality, it's literally just an attic. But that's in real life, that's not on my channel. In my channel, it's still a little town. But this isn't my channel. I mean, it is, but it isn't. That being said, I don't think there's anything wrong with having crossovers between our individual channels and this one. So you can have a moment where you talk to your other channel version of yourself, and I can use this as an example. Oh, you're using me as an example. Great, yeah, because that's really what I like to do with my time. I'm surrounded by idiots. But obviously I don't want to be that guy for this entire series. And it's interesting, and this is a tangent, as so often happens when I don't write things down, but one of the most interesting things about my channel is that me as myself doesn't really exist. I mean, personality-wise, the closest is Singing Guy, but even he's not really me. I'm, in fact, a very interesting mix between Singing Guy and Jeffrey, which is why those two characters exist, because they are the two extremes of myself. And so I'm kind of glad that I have this opportunity to actually be myself on camera, since I created a channel where I don't exist, which is weird, but it is what it is. My channel is weird. I have come to terms with that, and I have accepted that. But getting back on topic, because I kind of veered off to the left and decided to just kind of come over here where there's not even a close connection with the topic, I need to stop rambling and start making sense, but that will probably never happen. I don't think there's anything wrong with having crossovers with those characters. As it stands at the moment, I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything with that yet, but if you have ideas, by all means, implement them. I'm not really sure if that answered your question in any way. I attempted to answer your question, and I hope I succeeded, though if you are confused, you can feel free to let me know, and I'll try to explain better. I'm not going to make any promises there. But that's that part of the video, and part two is the storyline. The storyline is weird. I don't mean weird as in the subject matter, though it certainly is, as most things are when we collaborate and create things. I mean just the process of uploading. Because it's done. Like, we're not currently working on it. We finished it a while ago, and I'm just uploading the videos now. I mean, more often than not, when we start a project, when we start a storyline, we don't know where it's going. So we make it up as we go along with a video-by-video basis, but now it's done. I'm not working on it at all, I'm just uploading the videos. And that's weird. That being said, however, I do really like this storyline. I like what we have done with it, and I think it is coming along nicely. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say about that. Like I said, it wasn't going to be very long. And that's it for this video. I hope it's not as long as my past few videos have been, but it probably is, and I apologize. But I will see you on Friday.